Let's talk about U.S. news a little bit. During an interview with Piers Morgan, Herman Cain was talking about gay people. Okay, so now Herman Cain was receiving a ton of criticism from Republicans because he wasn't extreme enough when it came to legislation on the gays. Okay, he said that he would not seek a constitutional ban of gay marriage, and Republican heads exploded, right?
Right.
But he did have an interview with Piers Morgan, and he went on to talk about gays a little more. I don't want to give too much away. Let's watch the video.
First of all, let's talk about homosexuality. Because, unless I'm wrong, you think it's a sin.
I think it's a sin because of my biblical beliefs. And although people don't agree with me, I happen to think that it is a choice.
Do you believe that?
I believe that.
You believe people wait? Seriously, you think people get to a certain age and go, I think I want to be homosexual?
Let me turn it around to you. What does science show? You show me evidence other than opinion, and you might cause me to reconsider that.
I just think it's a load of old claptrap, Herman. The idea that anyone
where's the evidence?
Just common sense. You're a common sense guy.
I am a common sense kind
You
of guy.
genuinely think...
But remember,
wait a minute, let me ask you. You genuinely believe millions of Americans wake up in their late teens normally and go, you know what? I quite fancy being a homosexual. You don't believe that?
Piers.
Do you?
You haven't given me any evidence to convince me otherwise, nor has anyone
My gut
else.
instinct, Herman, tells me it has to be a natural thing.
Okay, so it's your gut instinct against my gut instinct.
Yes.
It's a wash. It's a push. That being said, I respect their right to make that choice. You don't see me bashing them or anything like that. I respect their right to make that choice. I don't have to agree with it. That's all I'm saying.
You know, I actually agree with Herman Cain. I remember when I was 12 years old, I was approached by the sexuality authorities, and they're like, we need you to sign this contract. Have you decided on what your sexuality is? And I said, you know, women look good sometimes, but I'm going to go with men.
Right.
I'll sign my name on the dotted line.
You were like 12, and you were like, I think I'm going to like dick.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Herman Cain and the people on the right, when they're talking about choice, they're talking about the choice of engaging in a particular sexual act and not the choice of your sexual identity. And they conflate the two. So they think, oh my gosh, that guy who's in prison, he made a choice to have anal sex with his other prisoner, right? Like, they think that's a choice, but they don't realize that that's very different from a person's identity. I mean, you can choose to have sex with a man or a woman on an experimental basis or whatever it may be, but you can't really choose your sexual identity.
Well,
and that's the part that they're really screwing up on.
Yeah, I think they do understand. I don't think they're drawing that distinction. I think that they get it. They don't care. That's not a distinction that is interesting to them. It's convenient for them, the prison argument, because then they can say, no, that's a choice because you're in prison. See, but they're not interested. This is it's foreign to them. It scares them. Herman Cain has a new plan though. He's come up with his 1-1-1 plan. Yeah, to deal with gays. You get one condom. You get to have one gay sex experience and one visit to a Turkish bath.
Is he not merciful?
Yeah, that's right. So it's actually, I think he's come a long way. It moves him. All right, that's mine, but I essentially stole that from Saturday Night Live.